braids are a little messy. Just woke up. This is Cassandra, Priestess of Light. Haven't uploaded a video in over 2 years. I think my very first video was almost 6 years ago. And since then, life has been a real roller coaster ride. External roller coaster ride. People placing obstacle courses in my way so I wouldn't succeed. Didn't want me to be seen. Wanted to keep me isolated and hidden because of some serious crimes that were committed against me that I wasn't ever supposed to find out about. But they went real far in trying to shut me down and shut me up. Gang stalking by my community, by the police. Been gang stalked for like 6 years straight. Voodoo, black magic, spell work. Did a lot of defamation of character on my name, saying I was everything but a child of God. I was a voodoo priestess. I was a scammer. I was a prostitute. I was a scam artist. I was a thief. I slept around with everybody. I always starting fights and confusion and everything the exact opposite of who I am. Identity theft was performed against me. Mail fraud. They even got the mailman in on it, taking my mail to the neighbor's house. Anything important, any type of correspondence, the neighbors get it, I don't get it. Everybody was involved. My family, of course the neighborhood, everyone in the neighborhood was in on it. The local law officials, lawyers, judges. It's just been a mess. And I had turned even my oldest child was in on it, helped poison me, because they had to make me look like I was mentally incompetent. So they slipped me a Mickey in my food. That's when my eldest lived with me, and I didn't know what was going on. It's just amazing what people will do for money. And siphoning my energy. That is a real thing. Energy harvesting, pretending to be me. Got a whole straight up doppelganger. People lying on me, lying on my name in court, perjuring themselves in court, calling cases in, trying to get me locked up for the rest of my life. It's been pretty traumatic. But through it all, I still am who I say I am. I'm a healer. I'm intuitive. I'm clairvoyant. Deeply empathic. Deeply intuitive. You know, some would say psychic. Everything just done to really just take from me. I was supposed to be dead, several murder attempts, physically, and they went in heavy on the witchcraft. with the energetic deaths. They was really trying to take me up out of here. The last one, they hired so many, it had to be about 200 people. Had to be about 200 people that they hired to do the witchcraft, and that lasted like 3-4 days. And they sitting behind my house using electronic devices aiming at my house, you know, throwing signals at me on top of the witchcraft. I'm a chosen one, and I don't even like using titles like that, or, you know, divine, but I am, just so people can understand. If people running around here saying that they're chosen and they not, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because being chosen is not something that you choose for yourself. It was not a choice. It was something that I did not choose. It's just, you are born chosen. God knows who he wants to use. I have a lot of information that he wants me to share, and I haven't been doing so because every time I would record, the doppelganger would steal my work and present it as hers. And they had so many people and high level people involved, and they say that shadow banning doesn't happen on YouTube, but it does behind the scenes, because none of my videos was getting out, and every time I was recording, someone else was taking my content and using it as if it was theirs, because mine wasn't being seen. So that was another reason why I stopped recording. But don't get on here talking about you chosen and you're not, because to be chosen is to be dragged. You are absolutely dragged. Your family is dragged. And for me, my family was my children. They dragged me and my children. Took my, you know, children away from me. In several ways. I've always felt like the black sheep of my family. They would say that was my brother, but they treated me the same way. So, and I never understood why until, you know, my cousin said something to me about one of my other brothers, and I was just listening, and I'm like, oh, she throwing salt at me. I'm supposed to get mad and jealous about what she said. Then I realized how the whole family was in on. I'm like, okay, so everybody knows who I am. They never shared it with me, but somebody shared it with my mother when she was carrying me, who I was and who I was going to be. Spirit even gave her the name Cassandra. She didn't think of that on her own. Spirit gave her that name. And it's just disheartening to just kind of look back over my life and see everything and everybody for who they are, and what they did, and how they had absolutely no remorse. They didn't have no remorse. I mean, people really tried to destroy my life over $1. Over $1. And I was confused for a while, because this has been going on for years. I was confused as to what was going on at first. Then when I moved back into the family home, that's when it skyrocketed. The abuse escalated when I had to move back into this house. And that's when I knew what was going on. They, you know, I was able to put all the pieces together to figure out what was going on. But not to belabor the point, if you are a chosen one and you have a job to do, get up and do your job. Don't ever, ever, ever give up on what you are brought here to do. Because we're in a time where there's a lot of people that want to heal, want to get out of this toxic energy that's been going on in the world, with all the fighting, and it's just a lot of pain in the world. And this is not what God intended. And that's what the light workers are here for. That's what the chosen ones are here for. We're here to help, to bring this place into a new state of being, and that's one of healing and love. Love is the highest vibration of them all. And if you're not working from a place of love, it's hard to manifest anything good. So, we were born out of love. And so that's what God wants us to return to. He wants us to return to our original state, a state of love. And not that everything is always going to be pie in the sky, but we have such a serious imbalance going on. Things have to change. And the people that have been in charge do not want things to change. They want them to remain the same. And this is a place of change. Nothing stays the same. And this place has been on a downward spiral for centuries. And we are in the age of Aquarius, and it is time for things to change. So I'm here to do my part. I encourage all the chosen ones, continue to fight, continue to push through, continue to do what God sent you here to do, no matter what. I'll be seeing you guys real soon. First of many recordings that are to come, because I have a message to share, and I hope you want to hear it.